It is the 1st of January 2022. It's been a while since I've done this, since I've checked in, so there is much anxiety and stress that comes with this, but we're easing ourselves back in with a chill kind of vlog. I'd love to say it was New Year, new me and all that, but it's still me. I'm here in my dressing gown living my best life. That is never going to change. But it is a new year, and for Christmas I got this Rode mic and I'm just going to set it up now. I've not actually opened it yet at all. I'm really bad when it comes to all of my presents. Literally they're downstairs. Half unpacked, half not unpacked, because mentally it's too draining to face everything all in one go. Okay, so I don't really know what I'm doing with this. I'm just going to completely guess it. Well, this looks very interesting. Okay, we have this component and this component. Okay, we should all be set up now. I'll be interested to see if this makes much difference. Okay, Happy New Year. This is really strange for me. I literally haven't recorded in what's felt like months. It literally has felt like months. I don't know if it's realistically been months because I haven't had tabs on what day, time, like it's just all left my life, the kind of knowledge of what's going on around me at the moment. Explain where I've been, explain what's been going on, just catch you up to date on what's going on in my life and what my plans are for the future. I think everyone starts to reflect at the beginning of the year, so I just thought this would be a really good opportunity to sit down with you guys, have a chat. I've got some things that I want to do a bit later, so I thought I'd bring you along. It's just going to be very much a snapshot of the first day of the year for me, which is so bizarre. First things first, where have I been? Pretty much I've been nowhere. I was working a lot. We're incredibly short-staffed at the moment. We're currently on the edge of a potential COVID outbreak, so I'm gonna have to arrange to get a COVID test tomorrow, which is not what I was planning on doing for the start of the year, but this is the times that we are living in. I got really sick. I had this horrible like chest infection thing. So it started off as that Blake had it, and then I had it afterwards, and they said it was viral bronchitis. It left me so wiped out. It wasn't COVID, by the way. I was on the sofa for like a week and a half. I still got like a tickly cough from it now, so if I cough, I'm sorry, that is why. And yeah, it just absolutely sucked. And I hadn't been ill for a very long time, and it just hit me like a ton of bricks, so that really sucked. And that was like beginning, middle of December when I wanted to do my Christmas shopping, and then obviously I was behind with that and constantly working. We've got our small business that we run, so that was taking up a lot of my time as well. So if I wasn't at home and if I wasn't at work, I was packing orders, helping with that sort of stuff, because we had a lot of orders come in at the end of the year, which we are so grateful for. It's so wonderful that we get to share what we do with people. But on the other hand, I was very overwhelmed with what was going on. I think realistically my mental health was, and probably is, really bad. That's something that I'm working on, because I was so ill. I've not even had a chance to have my hair done. Look, my roots are so bad. My hair is like, it just flopped. I've given up with makeup, completely given up with it. I'm not even wearing it to work, which for me is a massive thing. It's just been December was a hard month. Over Christmas as well, fitting everybody in, so seeing family. We literally did not have a rest period. It's literally been like one thing after the other, and then I was back at work for that weird in-between period, and then it's New Year's, and it's the first of the year is here already, and I'm sat here still mentally in October. It's just a funny old time, and for me, mentally, I have completely removed myself from social media. So that was a way of me coping with everything that was going on around me. I had to cut something out because it was so overwhelming, and that just happened to be it. So, but I'm back. It's the 1st, and yeah, I feel pretty positive about 2022. I've been saying for a long time that this year is my year, because I can feel it brewing. I feel it brewing inside of me. I don't know if I'm like subconsciously manifesting this ideal life that I want, which I think is what a lot of us want to do. But I feel it coming, so hopefully we can make 2022 a successful one. Which leads me on to what do I have planned for 2022? What have I got going on? So the house still hasn't gone through yet, which again put another downer on how we've been feeling. It seems to be taking ages to go through, so I think this month it's roughly around 3 months since it started. So mid-January we're hopefully expecting it's going to go through. Obviously everyone is saying there's delays at the moment, which yeah, okay, we can expect, but we just want it to go through so we can start doing something. We can start clearing it out, doing some work on it and making it our own space. But hopefully that's going to come sometime in January, so I am going to definitely bring you guys along for the journey. I know I say that a lot but never actually managed to do it, but this is something that I definitely want to share with you guys. It's going to be such a fun adventure. I made the decision that I didn't want to set resolutions for myself this year. But resolutions never stick. It's the new year saying I'm going to get fit, I'm going to eat like this or blah blah blah, like it never lasts. It never lasts. So what I've decided to do is I've decided to set myself challenges instead. So what I'm going to do is I want to achieve something every single month, no matter how small, how big, whatever. It can be anything. So what I'm doing for January, well, first off I wanted to do Veganuary. However, after a bit of thought, for me, as somebody that isn't really that well versed in the kitchen, it would be very hard for me to transition into cooking like a vegan, I think. So what I've decided to do, I'm doing Veggie January, or whatever the word would be. So basically I'm going to go vegetarian over January, and the main reason that I wanted to do this was because I wanted to see, can I, still enjoy food? Can I still cook and feel fulfilled? Can I still be healthy? And can I be healthier if I make these changes in my life? So that's something that I'm trying to bring into January. It's a great time to do it because it's the start of the year. Everyone's meant to be motivated. Whoa, we can do it. And yeah, I'm really interested to see how it's going to go. Hopefully, I want it to encourage me to use a lot more fresh food, a lot less processed things. So I'm really interested to see how it's going to go. If you'd like to see updates on that, then let me know. I might do that as well, just to let you know how it's going, what changes have I noticed, if any. But that's something that I'm going to do across all of the months of the year. So realistically, if you only set yourself one challenge a month, that's only 12 challenges. That's not a lot. And that also puts into perspective how quick time flies and is incredibly scary. But that is my plan for this year. So I don't have any set plans at the moment for what challenges I want to do for February, March, blah, blah, blah. But if you have any ideas, then do post them down below. I would be more than happy to share my challenges and my progress with you guys because I thought that would be super fun. Another thing that has impacted my presence here on socials and YouTube is I really struggle with identity, and I've been feeling so lost with who I am, in the sense that I always have this preconceived idea of who I should be or what I should be without just being, and it's been a hard process for me to try and come to terms with my own style and my own way of doing things. I'm constantly comparing myself to others. And I know people say, oh, don't, obviously don't compare yourself to others, blah, blah, blah. But it's not as easy when you just say it. When you do it, it's very hard because you almost feel like you're standing on that pedestal alone. And if you get it wrong, you could fall off, which is hard to process. I've been feeling like I've learned a lot about myself the past year. And I don't know if I mentioned this in other videos, I really truly believe I have like ADHD or autism, because the personality traits and the way things affect me have been very apparent over the past month. I don't know what's making it so heightened for me at the moment, but it's that, and I feel like I'm constantly over-assessing things. I'm constantly not good enough for having a space on YouTube or socials, and that's completely ridiculous. That's the first time I've said any of that out loud, and it's actually quite surprising. It's hard for me to be myself. It's hard for me to show up as I am and have that be enough. But that's something I want to try and do more over this year, because I don't have anybody's expectations to stand up to apart from my own. If I don't fit into somebody's life because of the way I am, that's their problem. That's not my problem. yeah, I really want to just harness this bad bitch witch energy and just be so fucking cool. Do you know what I mean? Like, just be so content with myself. And that's something that I've not felt for a very long time. And I think it probably has to do with not doing things for myself as well. It's just a whole bunch of things, isn't it? And I'm sure some of you can relate that, yeah. Identity is a hard one. 2022, we're going to work on this. We're going to get better at this. So what does this mean for my socials and my YouTube? Well, socials, I am really trying to find my own style. I'm trying to find my own way of doing things and not being somebody I'm not. You know, I've always loved Instagram for that creativity. I've always loved photography. I've always loved being present and capturing a moment. And another thing that I want to do for 2022 is capture more videos and more memories and moments, because for me, I really struggle with memory. I do get a lot of memory blanks, and it's so fulfilling to be able to look back at a video clip, like a 5-second video clip of this moment that was shared, and then like for me it's like reliving the moment all over again. And that's why I want to create some more snapshots of my life, which would be cool. And then for my YouTube, the direction that I've been going in has literally been how I feel in my mind. So, and that's kind of for Instagram as well. So content wise, you'll notice that you have me, you have Prim, you have Jade, and like a tree, that is the main column of the tree. And then as you get further up the tree, all the branches come out like this, and that is how it is being in my brain, and how it is having all of these different interests and all of these different things that you want to do. And you know, I went through a point where I wanted my Instagram to be very fashion orientated, so I was looking at fashion accounts and, oh, why wasn't I looking like this? Why wasn't I buying clothes like this? Why wasn't I doing things like this, taking pictures like this? So that's one branch, and that's something I kind of brought into my YouTube. But then there's obviously Wicker, which was a whole part of who I am, which I'm gonna do a separate video on, because there's been quite a few changes with my belief system, which I do want to talk to you guys about. That's another thing. And then it's constantly having to show up as a Wiccan if you're putting yourself out there as a Wiccan. And then I really enjoy like food and different things and travel and, you know, crafting, and there's so much. And I feel like if you want to have an online presence, people say that you can't spread out and you can't cover a whole massive ground. It's just very, very difficult. So in terms of my YouTube, what I've decided is I want it to be very much spirituality focused. I think that's definitely the direction that I have been going in at the moment. And when I talk to you more about this in terms of my belief system, then it might be a lot more clearer. But I still want to do all these other things that I enjoy doing. So it's just been one big like mental soup of stuff that's going around. So yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to catch you guys up on where I was at basically. And I don't know if this has just made any sense or no sense at all, but it's not taking me long to get back in front of the camera and rambling. As soon as I go off on one, honestly, it's like a constant thing. So I just wanted to share with you guys what I've done this morning. So I got some really cute notebooks from Sainsbury's. Sainsbury's always hits it for me, like they just nail it. So if you know me, you'll know I am obsessed with notebooks, and that's pretty much it. I don't ever use them. No, I'm gonna try and use these. It just says 2022 in this lovely gold lettering. This is a mini one for work, so I can monitor all the different things that I need to do. And it's just got all of the months and the days at the top. Literally, I don't need to do anything. It's already here for me. I want to start planning a lot more to do this year. I want to look back and think, yeah, I did that and that and that. And we're in this weird point where you feel like some people are doing loads of stuff and some people aren't doing anything at all. And I feel like I'm bang in the middle, and I'm like, but I want to do this, but I can't do this. But I really, really want to go and do something worthwhile and start living my life again. But then I feel like I shouldn't, because, oh, this is like such a conflicting thing going on at the minute in my head. But I've made the decision, executive decision of my life. I'm going to start planning more. I'm going to start doing more. I want to start doing more with the people that I care about and that I love. And I want to start doing more things for myself, because these are things that I've not been doing at all. And that begins with having a notebook. That begins with renewing my passport, because God knows I'm going to get out of the country this year. What I actually really wanted to do for today was to have a massive clear out. I feel like I've got so much clutter and it's cluttering my brain. It really frustrates me. Like, there is so many clothes that I have that I don't wear or that I just want to get rid of, and literally the amount of clothes that I do have is one rail. And I'd say a good 80% of that is work clothes, which sucks. I fucking don't have anything to wear at the minute. Ugh, it stresses me out. Okay, so plan right now, because I rambled for too long. Let's clear some stuff out because it's the beginning of the new year. I need to get some fresh energy in here. I'm gonna light an incense stick and we're gonna clear some stuff out. Yes, this feels good. We're refreshing the energy. Okay, so I've lit my incense. What I've done is I've got 2 bags. One is charity, one is rubbish. And I'm just gonna start clearing out the drawers under my bed because it's just so much stuff. And it's just someone that I don't even know in them clothes. It's someone that doesn't even exist in my life. So I really need to just get rid of them. And then once everything's gone, I'm pretty sure that means I get a shopping trip because I need some new clothes to replace the ones I've lost, right? Yeah, yeah. A mess. Okay, this is our spare room and I'm just going to whiz through this. I'm not going to show you guys the rest of the room because you don't deserve to see what a mess it is in here. So I'm just going to quickly whiz through it and then we're done. What do we do with it now we've sorted it out?
Charity. Or sell it.
I mean, where do I put it? In the corner of another room.
Don't break it.
Just knocking.
I paid for that and that and that.
No, 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 no.
Go for a walk.
Oh, look, Blake is in my video. He doesn't have a head. Doesn't exist. I like videos.
Because your memory's crap.
Because it captures moments like this with you. I never see it from that angle.
No.
It's getting quite dark now, so I just wanted to sign off because I don't think I'm going to do much more this evening in terms of recording. Thank you so much for being here and listening with me and just sticking with me while I work this personal stuff out. I've got quite a lot of interesting things planned for this year and then hopefully I can make them actually happen, so that's exciting. But yeah, if you do want to stick around and join our little coven, our little witchy group of people that need a place to fit in or have a million things going on in their lives or a million other interests, then do give me a thumbs up, do subscribe to my channel. It would mean everything to me. This is all I've ever wanted to do and hopefully this year we can really see that happen. So yeah, thank you so much for being here with me today. Happy New Year, have a wonderful, wonderful day and week, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Bye.